What's up, guys, and welcome to a full day of eating leading up to this year's World's Strongest Man contest. I've been getting a lot of questions about how the diet's going, how I'm feeling, and overall just what I'm having to eat to get ready for World's Strongest Man. So I figured, why not bring you guys along for a ride and show you what I'm actually having to eat on a daily basis to get ready for this contest. Before we get into all of the eating, I want to mention real quick the all-inclusive paid trip to come out, watch the Shaw Classic in December in person for one winner and their plus one. The entry deadline for that is this Saturday, October 31st. All you need to do is go to club.shawstrength.com, sign up there, get entered for that giveaway. This is literally the biggest giveaway that's ever been done in the sport of strongman, and I cannot wait to see who wins. If you go there, all of the rules and how to enter is all there, so please head over and check that out. And yeah, like I said, I'm pumped about it. It's gonna be really awesome, and I hope you guys are pumped about that giveaway as well. So let's go ahead and get into the eating now. Starting out with meal number one, what I've got going is I have 6 ounces of bison patties. Trifecta makes this super easy because these are already pre-cooked. So what I have to do is just cut these up. Like I said, 6 ounces of those, and then I have 5 eggs with that. So I just dump the eggs in, scramble that all up together. On top of that, I will have fruit and also 5 waffles. So this is a pretty enjoyable meal to get the day going, and tastes pretty good. So I always kind of look forward to starting my day with this. All right, so we got the eggs going. Those are looking great, and while those are going, I'm going to get the waffles in the oven, get those cooking. Just like that. Perfect. And then we'll go finish up the eggs.
Hey, Rick, you have this?
All right, so as you guys can tell, I've got my 2 breakfast companions with me. This is Braxton and this is Kellen. Can you guys say hi?
Hi!
So, recap of breakfast real quick. We got the eggs and the bison patties. My fruit today, I'm going with blackberries. So this is approximately 1 cup of blackberries, and then the 5 waffles that we cooked up. And the boys are eating the same. Pretty much this is how we roll every day. They're always pretty pumped for this meal. So Dad cooks it up, and then we enjoy it together and try to make it through in one piece. So let's get started. Well, we can at least say that you're getting a real life breakfast experience. No thank you. No thank you. And this is pretty much par for the course. Normally they sit down and eat and get done quick, and then they start coming after me to either help me eat my food or to take my food. So it's kind of a little bit of a speed race, which I've obviously lost right now. And these guys get a little out of control, but they're a lot of fun. Go make more to make it. Oh. Wonderful. All right, guys, at the start of this meal, I think I said, hopefully we survive it. After the boys eating and then stealing my food, climbing all over me, spilling milk each, so 2 milk spills. I feel like we've made it through, and luckily I got kind of most of my food. I try to typically plan making them a little bit extra, and I did actually make them quite a bit extra today so that they would not try to go after mine, but obviously they really enjoyed having the camera here at the table and found an extra gear with their appetite. So yeah, it's just part of normal life though. you know, sometimes it's good to give you guys a little bit of insight to a typical meal, you know, and actually I would say they were in rare form, to be fair, but anyway, meal number 1 is down, and we're gonna keep rocking from here. Meal number 2. So what we got for this meal is 12 ounces of bison patties. We got 8 ounces of sweet potatoes, 1 cup of green beans, and then we'll do 1 cup of rice on top. So let's throw that together. So this is meal number 2, and I gotta say, looks delicious. All right guys, meal number 2 is down. So that's actually a pretty good quantity of food for meal number 2. We're throwing in a little bit more, and you know, as the phases of the diet go on, typically, as I've said in the past, what I will do is eat into the contest. So we're bumping it up. The big challenge this year has been the fact that we don't know the weights of the events. We don't know exactly what we're getting into. So kind of what our plan has been is to keep my body weight a little bit lower, with the knowledge that basically if we find out that I've got, you know, heavier events or the weights are a little bit heavier, I can bump up really easily and quickly if I need to, because typically, you know, as I go through the training, it's hard for me to not gain weight. So we've kind of restricted the food a little bit, you know, in the early phases of the build up here to World's Strongest Man. But now we're kind of kicking it in because it sounds like there might be a max deadlift in the final, potentially a heavy log ladder. So those type of things, having a little bit of extra body weight are gonna help. So, you know, overall, I feel like things are clicking. Meal number 2 is down. We've got that down actually just in time. Now I'm ready to head in and get on live for the Shaw Elite Club, and that's something I do every single week. I do a live question answer with all the members on there. So we're gonna go get set up for that now. So we are in my office now, and I'm getting ready to go live here on the Shaw Elite Club. So we set the phone up like this, and then I pull the questions just so they're bigger, and I can, as you can see here, they're already starting, all the members are starting to ask questions. So we're gonna get rocking and have some fun with this. What do you do for calories during a workout? It depends on how long the workout is. I will do different snacks, and we'll kind of program those in, especially, for example, on a strongman training day where, you know, there's a lot of setup, a lot of breakdown, a lot of time. Moving on to meal number 3. So this one is pre-trainee meal. So what I get for this is 1 bag of sweet potato fries. We've already cooked those. So I've actually got to pack this up and take it on the road with me, so that's why I've got the containers out. Next up, we've got shredded chicken that I've got ready to go right here. We get to add some duck fat to that. So 2 tablespoons of duck fat. I'll throw that in here, mix it all together, and then for, I guess you get to call it dessert, now I get a Rice Krispie treat to top that all off. So I'm gonna get that packed up. I've actually got to head over to treatment here, so I'm gonna knock it out and get it done. All right, so we got the meal ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna head out the door, go get this treatment done, and I will eat this probably in the parking lot right when I get there. Meal number 4. This is my post-training meal. So what we've got going here is we're going to a 60-gram protein shake. As you can see, this is an unmarked container. Very, very excited that this prep, I have been using my own protein. So this is a whey isolate. It is delicious. We've been testing it, different versions, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So I have been using that. On top of the 60-gram protein shake, I will have a banana And then with that, I will have a peanut butter and honey sandwich as well. So this is a great post-training meal, really convenient, really easy. Just mix up the shake and then sit down and have the banana and the peanut butter and honey sandwich. So we're gonna get this blended up and down the hatch. You guys know what? I really like both of your shirts. You know that?
I did.
Where did you get those shirts at?
Shawstrength.com.
Shawstrength.com. Is that where you got yours too, Kellen? Can you say Shawstrength.com?
Shawstrength.com.
High five. All right, wrapping up meal number 4. As you can tell, when the boys join me, they like, I know you want more. We'll have to go mix more because you drink a lot of Dad's, right? They like this deal, so typically I plan for extra every meal because I know this is gonna happen. But I think right now I'm gonna have to go mix a little bit more protein shake and probably eat a little bit more of my sandwich to wrap this up. But we're still rocking, feeling good, and we'll keep moving on to meal number 5 next. All right, guys, final meal of the day, meal number 5. And this is actually a substitution. I'm not mad about it. As you guys know, for cheat meals, I love pizza, I love cheesecake. It's definitely my go-to when it comes to cheat meals. So what we're doing now with the diet is essentially manipulating everything going into the contest. So tomorrow is another training day for me. So at this point, normally what this meal would have been is I would have had roughly a pound of bison burgers. I would have sweet potatoes, I would have a salad, and then I would have some type of vegetable to go with that. So we stayed pretty clean through the diet leading up to World's Strongest Man, and now we're at the point where we get to manipulate it leading into contest preparation, training days, if you will. So we get to see how my body's gonna react to all of the phases of the diet leading up. So non-training days, for example, right now the carbs are lower and the foods are a little bit different. Training days are different as well. The carbs are higher. You know, so there's a lot of different things going on. We just kind of picked today as an example, but leading into a big training session tomorrow, this is what we're doing. We're gonna see how I respond. And you know, typically when we start throwing in pizza and cheesecake, I feel really good. I respond to that really well. And typically my training sessions are definitely very exciting at this point. So I'm excited to eat this, to show you guys what we've got going. I went with a pepperoni and meatball pizza, then just regular, just kind of New York cheesecake, which is, can't go wrong with that, obviously, and then just some Coke to wash it down. So I'm pretty excited, I'm not gonna lie. You know, any little change after you've been eating something, you know, clean for so long is good. So I'm gonna down this and I'm going to enjoy it. Well, I gotta say, that was really enjoyable. I definitely didn't rush through the pizza, through the cheesecake, and you know, it's one of those things where, like I was saying before, this is part of preparation for a strongman contest. I think, you know, a lot of times we show these videos and, you know, I'm eating the way that I'm eating and you know, sometimes the explanation is not given. Oh, you know, this is just kind of a one-off. We're trying to manipulate the food that I'm intaking so that it has a positive effect on my strength and on the training outcome. So we've actually kept, like I said before, we kept my diet really clean for the most part leading up, mainly because we wanted to keep my body weight down and keep my body composition really good. And I feel like right now I'm coming in to this World's Strongest Man leaner, stronger, more athletic than I have been in quite some time. And, you know, going into World's Strongest Man as well, you know, I'm back working with Nathan Payton, which now we've been together again, basically about a year, give or take, coming up. I switched to him right before I competed in Dubai last year. So I guess it has been just about a year, maybe a touch over. So feeling really good about our groove, where we're finding things right now. And, you know, I know when he tells me to eat these things and, you know, to manipulate my diet, I know that the outcome is gonna be very positive. So there's a rhyme and a reason to everything that I'm doing going into World's Strongest Man. I'm happy to bring you guys this video to show you how things are going. Very positive about how training has been going, and you know, I can't wait. I can't wait to bring the full package to World's Strongest Man this year. I feel like the groundwork has been laid from a diet perspective, from a training perspective, and I think the outcome is going to be very good. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you all are doing awesome. For now, go out and be great, and we'll check you guys later.